we got disconnected there for a minute, but I'm back. Had 35 people in here and got disconnected. See if any of them come back. Got disconnected for a minute. Had a phone call come or welcome in, whichever. I just checked the temperature. It's 115 out right now. Nice and cool. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should have went the other way. I think I'll go over and hit the Interstate 17. Now I think I'll go to Bell Road and go over and hit Grand Avenue. Let's see, where am I at? Can't get through on all these streets down here because you got little mountains here and there, so you got to go around. It's been so long since I lived down here that I don't remember which streets or not. I think this is Bell Road. If this is Bell Road, I can go through here. That'll take me over to Grand Avenue. Yeah, that's Bell Road. Let's see. Turn this around. I think I'm scaring people away. Ugh. Got the popo. Nobody be taking no drinks right now. Hold your beers down. Alright, he's gone. Everybody, drink up. Alright, I'm just going to keep this here live stream going as long as I can. Get some playbacks later. We are going through Glendale, Arizona right now. About 2:45 p.m., 115 degrees and climbing. Drove down this morning to visit my son. Went shopping, had lunch, went to the smoke shop, took him back to his new group home. Now I'm headed back to Vegas, where it's only supposed to be 109 degrees today. I was going to stick around until 5:30. A friend of mine down here in Phoenix wanted me to go to a meeting with him at 5:30, but hell, it's 3 o'clock now. I'm not gonna hang out for 2.5 hours. I could be halfway home in 2.5 hours, maybe farther. Let's see, Mimi's Cafe. I didn't know they had one of them down here. We got one in Las Vegas. Man, I know what's going to happen. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Yeah, my son called in, and I hate that whenever someone calls in because it cut off the internet or whatever, you know, it cut off the live stream. So this is the first time I've been live in about 3 weeks. We were on vacation down at Lake Pleasant whenever we went live last. No, you know what? I went live in Groom, Texas. We were in Texas last time I went live at that big cross. So we came back from that trip, got back to Las Vegas, and I've been helping a friend on his place. What's up, Chief? Down in Glendale right now. So I've been helping a friend on his place for the past 2 weeks. He wants to pour a bunch of concrete. I'm just a supervisor. I'm the know-it-all on the job. You know that. So I just point the finger to everybody. Tell them what to do, the crew of one. Anyways, we're going to be pouring concrete this Saturday. Get some live action going on there. 5 a.m. Pacific time. 8 a.m. Eastern time. Get some live action on that concrete pour. That'll be the first of 3 pours. Poured in 3 different sections. It's a big job. All right, DJ made it back. I can't wait to see your Route 66 trip. Now you're heading from the east going west, right? Where are you leaving out of, DJ? Oh, let's run that red light. Got it. I'm allowed 1 red light a day. So I hit my max already. There's the 101 loop around Phoenix right here. But I'm just going to go straight over, I think about 5 more miles. I'll hit Grand Avenue. And that's actually part of Highway 60. That'll take me up to Wickenburg, Arizona. And then from Wickenburg, I'll be on the 93, 95, all the way to Las Vegas. There you go, America. I think they had the presidential debate tonight between former President Donald Trump and fake news setting pigeon. I probably shouldn't say bad things about him. Poor guy, he's senile. He don't know any better. I don't feel sorry for him, but whatever. Okay, that's about all I'm going to say about that. Here's the Arizona flag with the USA flag. Brian, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Down in Phoenix, Arizona. in this blazing heat. I'm gonna go back up to Las Vegas where it's nice and cool. It's only 109 in Las Vegas. It's burning up down here at 115. All right, Tiffany, thank you. See you in a few. Well, I don't think this traffic's changed down here. These roads are always busy. We're on the west side of Phoenix right now. Another 20 minutes, I'll be out in the wide open. Maybe 30 minutes. It takes a while to get across this valley, I'll tell you that. I should have brought my holder to set on my mirror. Then my phone could have sat right there. Oh. I'm gonna have to get something to drink before I get out of town. 27 years ago, that'd be a 12-pack. Right now, I got a bottle of water here, so that'll probably do me good. What kind of car is that? Lucid. Anybody know what kind of car that is? Hey Sue, how are you? I don't know, but he stopped for that light. I ran it. That's 2 red lights I ran now. I must be wanting to get out of town. So I'm gonna have to look that car up, Lucid. See who makes that. Probably an E-car. It's probably an electric car. Check out this riverbed. This is your desert riverbed. Oh, it's up here another little bit, another quarter mile. Hang on. Oh, thank God I didn't have to run that red light. Maybe that riverbed's up farther than what I thought. Now here we go. Let me get in this lane so you can see. Now you can see over there. There's your riverbed, guys. They're hauling dirt out of it. Ain't that something? That's your desert river right there. No water. The Salt River is running. They let it run in the summertime, and people go tubing down that. I guess they use that for irrigation throughout the valley. But people tube that river from Sororo Lake about 6 or 7 miles down. Used to go down that river a lot whenever I lived down here in Arizona. We'd go tubing every weekend almost. Back when I was 17, 18 years old, 19. All right, we're in Sun City West now. Or in just a minute, we'll be in Sun City West. I can't believe I worked in this town outside in this heat for 12 years. And then I can't believe I worked in Las Vegas out in this heat for like 30 years. Then I can't believe that anyways, I worked 2 years up in Sequoia National Park, snowing, in the snow. That was a shock, going from working in the sun to working in the snow. And you guys can see how hot it is just by looking around, huh? I think this is my road right up here by this kind of like overpass thing coming up. I better get in the right lane. I think this is Grand Avenue. Highway 60. I'll take this highway right here, and it will go up to Wickenburg, Arizona, which is about, I don't know, 25, 30 miles. And then from there, the 93 takes off north and the 60 goes west. I just stay on the 93 to Kingman, Arizona. And then from Kingman it goes north again up into Las Vegas, final destination. Actually Henderson. I hardly ever see any trains during the day right here, but whenever I stay at my brother lives right over here, my oldest brother, and when I stay at his house, man, them trains come by like every hour, wake you up all night. Probably not if you're used to it, but I'm not used to it. I'd never hear a train in Henderson. Alright, we'll be out of town in about I don't know, maybe 8 miles. Then we're out of town. Then we'll be cruising. Smooth cruising, smooth sailing. So, I need to do a shout out video for all my big supporters that really help support. There's probably about 15 or 20 of you guys that gave big support over the last few months trying to help me get monetized, and I do appreciate that. What do you say, Leroy? How's things out your way, buddy? I'm down in Phoenix. Oh, look at that chopper taking off. Where's he at? Where's the chopper at? There he goes. Get to the chopper now. That's flight for life. So anytime that thing takes off, you know there's a bad situation somewhere. Yeah, anyways, Leroy down here in Phoenix came down to see my son. He just got out of an institution into a group home. So he's doing good. Wanted to get him hooked up with a few things. And I'm headed back to Las Vegas right now. Busy at home, huh? I hear you there, man. You stay busy, brother. I got about 6 more stoplights to deal with, and we're going to be cooking with Crisco. Been a couple of weeks. You know I'm retired and everything, but anyways, we got back off our vacation, and a friend of mine wants some concrete work, quite a bit of concrete, doing a circle driveway, a big garage, and a big driveway. The garage and driveway are 50 feet by 100 feet long. No, 20, I'm sorry, 20. The garage is 24 feet by 50 feet, and the drive's 24 by 50. So that stretch is 24 by 100. And then there's a circle driveway that ties into the old one and the new one. And that is in that circle. So that's in the front yard. I'll be putting some of that out July 1st. I put a little clip out with the bobcat, tipping the bobcat forwards and backwards, not on purpose. We're almost off into the wide blue yonder. Is it wide blue yonder or wild blue yonder? I don't know. But I know it's blue yonder. Skies are pretty clear today. $115 and rising out. Yeah, the camera might be shaking a little bit, but if I put it up here where I usually have it, then it's in that direct sunlight, and the phone will overheat real quick. So I kind of gotta keep it in front of that AC unit. Back a little ways, keep it cool out of the sun. Got a rodeo grounds up here in just a little bit. I might buzz through there just to give you guys a quick drive-by. They have rodeos and bands on the weekend. They got a nice bar and restaurant there. They got a little petting zoo for the kids. Nice little spot, 15-20 miles out of town. Nice place to break away from the big city, you know. Yeah, thank you, Leroy. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's got that paranoid schizophrenia going on. He was really good today. It was a good visit. Medication's working good right now. He said something on. He said something to me, like you're a great dad or a great. Well, he used a swear word. He used the F word. He said you're a great effing dad. I said, what? Just a minute. I said, I gotta get this recorded, man. I gotta remember this. He laughed. He said, no, Dad, I don't want you recording me. But I recorded him anyways. That's pretty nice. I remember 27 years ago, almost 27 years ago, I'd only been sober for about, maybe 90 days or so. I went and seen him in prison, and I, tried making my amends to him in prison, and sitting across the table from him. Once I got sober, I, took the steps, and I began to realize, all the trouble I caused my son and my kids and everybody else. So I'm there to make amends with my son the best I can, a few months sober, and you know, I gave him my spill across the table, and he was pretty jacked. He was pretty big being in the joint, you know. And he's about 6'3", 6'4". He's a couple inches taller than me. Anyways, I give him my spill about, you know, trying to apologize for not being a good dad and everything. And he looked me right in the eye and told me, "You're a piece of beep, beep, beep. And if it wouldn't get me in the hole, I'd reach across the table and beat the heck out of you right now," you know. And I had it coming, you know. I mean, I wasn't a good dad. And he had a lot of anger, you know. Anyways, you know, for us to come from that place of where he hated me for the type of father I was, you know, to where today we can go out, even with his mental problems and everything, you know, he's got a clear head enough about him, you know, to where he can say that I'm a great father, you know. So that means a lot. Backyard Trucker, good to see you. Jody is in the house. Andy is in the house. There's a train. That's the first one I've seen running out here on this track during the day. They usually run through here at nighttime, every hour. Yeah, me and my boy have come a long way. I remember before he started having his troubles and going to the joint and everything, you know, I thought he was going to be a biker like me, you know. Got him a nice motorcycle, nice FXR, and I thought he was going to follow in Dad's footsteps, which probably wasn't such a good idea either at the time. And then next thing you know, he made a left turn and wound up in prison in 351. Good to see you, buddy. Wound up out in Michigan in prison for a year, and then down in Texas got locked up, and then Arizona got locked up. So he's been around. Then living on the streets, you know, he got into the drugs real bad, and that messed him up, you know, to where he's institutionalized now. Twin Brook, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, I was down here in Phoenix visiting my son. Now heading back to Las Vegas. Now that I'm out of town, it's only about a 4-hour drive. Maybe less. About 270 miles. If I didn't have to go through Wickenburg and Kingman and slow down in those two towns, I'd probably make it 3.5. Got to slow down and watch out for the cops. Not that I'm speeding or anything. So I got one of my subscribers. I'm subscribed to him too. Trying to get him up to 300 subs. He's right around 260 maybe right now. Chief Broken Brain. If you guys can help out. I think some of you may be subbed to him already. If not, maybe you can go over and help him out. I think I've seen you on there, Cleveland. I think I've seen you on his channel before, or at least your comments. Yeah, you guys chatting back and forth on the comments. Oh, right on, Twinbrook. Yeah, he does mainly short videos, and I know him real well. I've known him for a long time outside of YouTube. And anyways, he does a lot of short videos. He's got a great personality. He's humorous. He's all about just having a good time. You know, he's having a good time. You know, he's out there catching the trains. You know, catching the livestock. I think he's around Amish country back in Indiana somewhere. I know he talked about having family in Iowa, and then I think he was in Ohio, which is right next to Indiana. So yeah, Chief Broken Brain. I just like that name, you know, Chief Broken Brain. That's a cool name. He makes a lot of good videos, you know, some cooking videos, not videos, but shorts mainly. Cooking and, you know, food, Amish, trains, agriculture, just out and about, getting out and having a good time. Oh, here's this place right here. This place is cool. We got to go check this out, guys. I think I'll walk you around here too. This place is too cool. I found this a couple years back. Cause I used to go the other way whenever I go to Phoenix, but then I started coming to Phoenix this way because my oldest brother, moved to this side of town, and I was coming down here and I ran across this place. This place is just neater than heck. Up here for 10 minutes. Brittizel, what's going on? Gave this thing a nice little bath this morning before I came down to Phoenix. It was looking sad. Ah, shit. The damn thing died on me. Come on, man. Come on, how do we do this? How do we fix this? Is this working now? Okay, is the video back now? Okay, cool. Damn phone calls. So anyways, I just gave this a nice little cleaning before I came down to Phoenix this morning. I've been on the job for the last 2 weeks. I'm gonna walk you around this way first, because I usually park over here. This is the Biker's Haven over here. So I always usually come down on my motorcycle and park right in here. Don't go away, guys. Best is yet to come. So you got this bar area right here. Little arena over here. Little buck and bulls right there. Buck and bronco, buck and bull. Ride them bulls. Got a bar right here. Little announcement place up there. Oh, Billy Bob's on being Toro Bull Josie. And it's hot out here. There's your bathrooms. I smell poop, but I don't see any bulls. Usually they got all the bulls out here. I don't know where they get. Probably got them over here. Because they got trees over there. Now that it's middle of summer. So this is called the Western Trails Ranch. Look at that guy. He's been in the desert too long. Got a band stage over here. That's a little petting zoo there. We're gonna go over there on the way out. There's the bar restaurant right here. Usually some peacocks around the other side. Barbecue going right. Oh, I can smell that barbecue. Oh yeah. Sweet heat barbecue. Well, you got parking all the way over here. I'll be damned. I don't see the peacocks today. Eddie, yo, what's up, Eddie? Brooklyn in the house. Good to see you, Eddie. It's been a minute. Ooh, carnitas. Here's a good photo op over here. What I'll do is I'll bring my GoPro and set it up here, and then I can get my photo in this right here. I gotta stay away from that restaurant. They got the music playing, them son of a guns. There's headquarters. Got your riders place there. They might have taken them bulls out of here for the summer. Might have put them, taken them to another ranch where they got better shade and water. So I don't see them anywhere. I was just through here about 3 months ago, and they had at least 100 head of cattle right there, maybe more, for their bull riding. All right. Dang, it's hot. Did I say that yet? It's hot. 115 degrees out. Shoo, doggies. Gotta head for that air. Oh yeah, they don't even have any of their... Oh yeah, they got some animals out here. I was gonna say they don't even have their small animals out here, but they do. Look at here. Look at that guy. Little Tobacco Joe. Oh man, if we got rain, we'd be in heaven. Yeah, you got that right. We need to get the camels out here. Look at them guys. Look There's a nice breeze over here though. I can handle this. Got the donkeys over there. Alpacas or whatever they are here. Billy goats over there giving that lady a hard time. Roosters. Got the roosters over here. That's the big one right there. That's the main one. What's up, Jack? Say, Jack. What's up, little guy? Look at all these babies. What's up, babies? All right. What are you guys? What are you guys? What are you? Huh? What are you? Oh! Oh! One little sheep. I think that'd be the black sheep, since it's the only sheep. All right, I see my truck, and I can almost feel the air conditioning. Not quite. Oh, here we go. Here's a train caught up with me. I hear that train a-coming. It's coming round the bend. Yeah, it got too hot. Overheated. It says I resumed that same the same live, so I should be back. Am I back? Are we back? Anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Does anyone care? Phoenix or Wickenburg? All right, burning rubber. Got the GoPro outside on the mirror. That's only going to last 5 to 10 minutes because it's going to heat up. Maybe the wind's blowing enough on there to keep it cooled down a little bit longer. I'll find out later how long it lasts. I'm going to say 15 minutes. Yeah, the phone overheated. Rick, I had to get it in front of my air conditioning and get it cooled down real quick. And one of these days I'm going to catch a train going under this bridge right here. Oh, there's one stopped and then one going on the other side of it. I always figured trains going under, over, overpasses, underpasses. Those are pretty cool. Anyways, that was a neat little stop we had back there. Sorry about the phone overheating. I told you it was 115 degrees outside. Just that little 10-minute walk around. I know I was overheating, but I didn't shut down. I had to keep pushing. I've worked in this desert for 44 years. I know how to keep pushing through it. Yes, it is crazy hot here. That's for sure. The humidity was 67% down here yesterday is what my buddy told me. So I would say it's probably the same today because I feel the humidity. But there's, it used to not be too bad out here, it was more of a dry heat, but it's changing a little bit. The more houses, asphalt, steel buildings, irrigation, the more of that stuff, then the more humidity you're gonna get. I'd like to go over here and catch this damn train. I wonder if I can get to it from right here. That's some sort of a trailer park or something. I'm not gonna go in there. $75 in Michigan. You getting more rain tomorrow, DJ? Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Let's pipe some of that rain out here to the desert. Oh, I know a cool spot. I know a real cool spot. I gotta get up here and get my other GoPro going. I gotta do a U-turn and park on the side of the road and get my other GoPro going for this good shot. I've flown the drone back there before without a hey Tony, what's going on, buddy? I flew the drone back here without any trains, just along the railroad track. But now that this train's coming, I'm gonna get a good shot of it coming through the end. If I wasn't on live, I would fly the drone right now, but obviously I need my phone to fly the drone, so I'm not gonna fly the drone, but I'm gonna get some good B-roll. It's right up here through this mountain, through this split in the mountains. I'm going to come back right here and park on the side of the, and I'm going to catch that train coming through that covered bridge. Oh, this is probably something you shouldn't do at all. And maybe not on the highway either. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Hang tough, guys. I know I'm a little crazy. Let's see. Where'd you guys go? Where'd you guys go? 6'4" up there. Oh my God. I wish I could shade this GoPro somehow. I don't want it to overheat, and it'll overheat quick. There. I got it. I got it right there in the shade of that big old belly. Got that big old belly shade right there. We'll get some good B-roll for a video later. You know what I gotta do? I gotta get me, I think I got me an extra phone at home. And I need to use that phone. That way I can get some upright short videos off that other phone. Hope nobody comes by and plows my truck. If they plow my truck, they're gonna plow me. I think I'm off the road enough. Hope this damn phone don't overheat again. I put that phone beside me too. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting that B-roll now. Look at that, guys. I flew the drone down here before, about maybe a half a mile down. That's enough right there. I'm going to get in and get down the road a little. Action, some wattage. That was just a short piece of footage right there. Set you down for just a second. Yeah, I wish I had the drone up right now. That's all right. Look at that damn traffic. Finally, a car pulled over so I could get out. Thank you, people. It's a big truck to turn around in. We can do it. We can do it. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about jerking you all over the place. This is videography at its best. Got to get those action shots, people. That's a good spot here. I probably could have got that damn bridge from right here too. That train goes a long ways right there. I just like the way it looks going through the canyon, you know what I mean? I've got some good stuff alongside the highways, both with the GoPro and with the drone. I'm gonna let this car get around. He's in a little more hurry than me. Wonder where that train is whenever it goes through the town. Can't remember what part of town it goes through, or if it's on the edge of town or what. Oh man, that's awesome, Tony. Where'd you guys go? Man, what a great thing to do. Yeah, those are good memories now. Oh, way cool. I was supposed to go up to the Columbia River next Tuesday. I was going to go to Reno on my motorcycle, meet one of my buddies there. One other guy was going to ride with me from here, from Vegas. We were going to go to Reno, spend the night, and then go up to... you remember where I was last year, up there in Golden Dale, Washington. We were going to go up there. One of our buddies that we went up there to see lives in Golden Dale. He's taking chemotherapy and radiation right now, so he's not he's not fit for visitors right now. So we're going to respect that. Keep him in our prayers. Stay in touch with him, and whenever he's doing better, then we'll go up. Even if we got to pile into the truck and take the truck up in the winter time. This is a cool place to go right here. It's a Hassayampa River Preserve. You can go back in there, and if I had enough time, I could go back in there and catch that train going through there. That's a real cool area back there. I'm just going to get up here in Wickenburg and see if I can see where the train comes through there. Maybe catch some more B-roll right there. We're just 2 miles outside of Wickenburg right now. I'll tell you what, I think I've driven this road 1,000 times if I've driven it once, between the motorcycle and the RV and the different cars. Just going back and forth between Vegas and Phoenix to see the kids and family, and well, we've been in Vegas for 89 years. We've been in Vegas since 1989, so that's 45 years of driving back and forth. And we used to do it 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year. I'll probably still do it a half a dozen times a year. I know I've been down here 4 times in the last 2 months. Did you pack any food on that little excursion, or did you guys fish for your food? Almost bought a fifth wheel down here. Might have already passed it. I think I passed it already. I was real close to buying a fifth wheel whenever I was having trouble with the RV, Tony. I'm glad I didn't get it. I'm doing 57. What the hell's the speed limit? Told me to slow down. Highway Patrol's right there. That's Department of Transportation. The Highway Patrols come there and do their office work, whatever. Wickenburg, Arizona. This is a cowboy town here. They got rodeos here all the time. This is a big cowboy gathering, rodeo riding, honky-tonkin', wild little town. This is where me and Debbie went first night we ever met and hooked up. That's a whole other story there. Not that I haven't told it before, but that's a whole other story there. I think that train just bypasses the town and goes out that west side and heads west. And I'm cutting this way. I'm going north on the 93. So, see you later, train. Choo-choo. Yeah, right up here on the right's the rodeo grounds. Let's see, today's Thursday, so they may be coming into town already. Let's see. Oh man, that cloud came over and it cooled down 5 degrees in this truck. Okay, there you can see all the livestock pens over there. Maybe, maybe not. I can see all this stuff. Well, they've got RV parking down there. Not a lot of people in here. I didn't see anybody out there on the horses. Of course, it's hot part of the day right now. It's got to be 3:30 or 4 o'clock right now. Hottest part of the day. Probably 117 out right now, if the truth was known. 347, yep. How about this guy? Look at that guy, got his thumb out. I don't mess with hitchhikers anymore. Any of you guys pick up hitchhikers? YouTube. That was Debbie calling in there. I should be back now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Tony? Okay, good to go. Right on, thank you. Yeah, Debbie's trying to call in. She's gonna say, "Oh, you on that damn YouTube? Can't answer the phone?" That's right, girl. Oh my God, right? The only way she called me was by unblocking me, Tony. She got my number blocked. She says, "I'll talk to you when I want to talk to you." Okay, coming up on the second dumbest thing our freeway system has done. Or highway system, whatever the hell. These little turnarounds, not turnarounds, roundy rounds, what do you call them? Dang things. Roundabouts. I need to know what part of the country don't have those. I'm moving. Let's see, they got 1, 2, 3. That's the third one already in this town. And I think there's two or three more. I used to run one of them curb machines, Jamaica's. Ran the curb machine and then the paving machine, the big bidwells. That's what I was going to be doing with the Department of Defense up in that special area that they got here in Nevada. That we ain't gonna talk about. Alright, now let's see, we got a semi stopped up here in the roundabout. This is when it gets crazy. Now what is that? I thought that was an ice cream truck. must be getting delusional out here in the desert thinking I'm seeing ice cream trucks. I am curious why Debbie was calling me though. She don't ever call me. Very, very rarely. Camping cage free, what's going on? So right up here is the turnoff to go to Prescott, Arizona. Most people would call it Prescott, unless you live there. Then they say it's not Prescott, it's Prescott, like a biscuit. Prescott. They got a little area there downtown called Whiskey Row. Nothing but about 8 taverns there. Back in my drinking days, I was kicked out of every one of them. Proud to tell you. Or this is number 5, I think. This is 5, and then there's one more. I think there's only one more. There we go. I think I'm back now. You still here? Alright, alright, alright. We're out of Wickenburg. 69 miles to Wickiup. Wickiup. Alright. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I answered the phone. Debbie was just wanting to know if I was coming home tonight or not. I said, I don't know. What do you want me to do? She said, it don't matter to me. Do whatever you want to do. I just checking. I said, all right, let it be a surprise. I'm not telling nobody. Except you guys already know I'm heading home. No, Yeah, I think I'll be able to stay live here for another 10 minutes maybe, and then I'll somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes I'll probably lose internet or whatever signal. There's usually highway patrol right up here. A lot of times there's two of them. You'll see one, and then just up the road another mile there's another one. So if you think you got by the first one, then the second one will get you if you're speeding. Highway patrol usually within 10 miles of the city. So if you're not a big traveler and you didn't know that, most radar is taken within 10 miles of the city. So if you're coming into a town, slow down 10 miles before you get there. If you're leaving town, just kind of chill out until you get 10 miles out, then you should be good. These guys usually set out here. It's between right between 10 and 11 miles, I believe. I'm doing 70 right now. Speed limit's 65 through here, but I'll do 70, 72. Then if I see one, you know, I can drop it down a couple miles an hour real quick. Get over in that lane here. There's a car coming up, gonna pass me. So, hey Pete, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. How's the weather up north? It's only 117 down here in Phoenix, Arizona. Should be cooling off here to about 115 in about an hour when I get halfway back to Las Vegas. That car's moving on. He's doing 80 right now, so I'm clipping right along with him at 80. He's probably moving 85. I got to keep my eye out for that highway patrol. Well, you know, it's hot for you guys, right? I mean, I watch some of the guys out in Vermont and places like that, you know, up there in the northeastern United States, and I mean 85 and that humidity is hot. So one highway patrol will usually hang out right here, but he's not here today. Yep, there's one on the other side of the freeway. Yep. Ah, he's running in a Mustang today. Usually there's a pickup truck, a silver pickup truck, and the other one will have one of those, like, looks like a RAV4 or whatever. You know, those little SUV cars, whatever they are. And here's the second spot right up here that the highway patrol usually hangs out at. It's about a mile between the two spots, but they're the crossovers where the emergency vehicles can cross the highway. So he was setting up here whenever he caught that guy speeding. Yeah, here's the other turnover right here. Usually another cop right here. Boom. And then there's one more spot where we go down to 2 lanes. I want to get around this semi. There's one more spot right up here where it goes down to 2 lanes that they'll set at also. I slowed it down. And it's messed up for the next 15, 20 miles going to 2-lane, 4-lane, divided highway, undivided highway. And then after that, then it's 4-lane divided for quite a while. This used to be 2-lane all the time, and it was narrow, and there were a lot of crosses down the side of the highway, which there's still a few, but there have been so many deaths on this highway. You know, people passing and causing accidents, things like that. It was the deadliest highway in the United States. You can look that up. You can Google that. Fact check, guys. Somebody do a fact check on Kenny P. Wowzers. 99 Fahrenheit. I know that's back in the Midwest where I'm from in Illinois, where I grew up as a kid. Man, you get up to 99 degrees and 99% humidity, and that was death weather. We didn't have air conditioning back then like they do now. Back in the 60s and 70s when I was growing up. Of course, we had a fan, window fans, which probably our parents didn't even have that. And the cars definitely didn't have air conditioning. We had those old wing windows. Remember the wing windows on the older cars? That was our air conditioning. I think they quit making those in '67, the wing windows. I know my '67 Camaro had them, but the '68s, '69s on up didn't have them. So somebody Google that. When was the last winged window made? Alright, I'm cranking it up. I'm passing this guy. Every once in a while there's a highway patrol out here, but very rarely. We're going to be coming into the Joshua Tree Forest here pretty soon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay live until then or not, but it's coming up pretty soon. There's not as many Joshua trees as what there are over in, towards California in this area, straight west, because the main part of the Joshua Tree Forest is over there, just into California, straight west from here. Mile marker 181. Smoke window, there you go. Remember that? You just stick your cigarette up there to that wing and it just sucked that ash right out, right? Yeah, I remember that. Drive faster, it'll cool down. Yeah, we had that 465 air conditioning in that old 59 Chevy wagon. Roll 4 windows down and do 65. Crack open that ash window, that smoking window. Otherwise, how many times were you sitting in the back seat and you got mom or dad's ashes in your eyes? How many times you flick a cigarette out of the window and it flew in the back seat and started smoldering? How many times if you had siblings, how many times did you start arguing with your siblings and your dad pull over and whip your butt? There were 6 of us kids, man, so we got it a few times. Most times Dad could reach across that into that back seat and smack one of us. Then I remember one time coming home from my grandparents. They lived in a small town. My mom's mom was in one small town. This in Illinois, and then Dad's mom was about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 miles from that small town. That's how they met. They were in the same, real close vicinity, 2 different small towns. But anyways, we was coming back from there, and I know that we went around the corner on one of them country roads. I don't know why, but my brother had his hand on, his arm was hanging out of the window, and his other hand was came open. The door swung open, going around a turn, and my brother's hanging on for dear life. He was maybe 15, 12, 14, 15 years old. I was 5, so he was probably 10 or 12. I wonder if that GoPro's still alive. I doubt it. I'm surprised I still got signal. Okay, here's a Joshua tree starting right here. You see a few of the trees. That's them right there, the little cactus looking things. Starting to get a little thicker out over there. Southwestern United States, guys. Oh, them reverse seats were cool, weren't they? Yeah. You gotta get in the way back, man. I remember that 59 Chevy, I let it back. I was probably about 5 years old, and I looked out there and seeing all the stars out there at nighttime, driving home from Grandma and Grandpa's. I remember I asked my brothers and sisters, who's in sick now? This is the last tower right there. So we're gonna I appreciate you guys. I'll be going live Saturday morning, 5 a.m. on the concrete pour back in Henderson, Nevada. Be safe. I'll catch you later.